The United Nations, often referred to as the UN, is an international organization. It was founded in 1945. The main aim was to promote peace and cooperation among countries. The UN now includes almost every country in the world. It also works on many global issues such as human rights, climate change, and development. The headquarters of the UN is in New York City with offices around the world. The UN is made up of different organs and agencies, each with a specific role. Together, they work to achieve the goals of the UN Charter. The UN Charter is the founding document of the UN. This guide will explain the main aspects of the UN. It will help you prepare for law entrance tests. You will learn about the history, structure, and functions of the UN. The United Nations was founded on October 24, 1945. This day is now celebrated as United Nations Day. The UN was created after World War II to prevent such conflicts. 50 countries met in San Francisco to draft the UN Charter. The charter was signed on Jutindas on Concabitas on June 26, 1945. Today, the UN has 193 member states. It addresses global issues including peace, human rights, and development. The General Assembly is the main deliberative body of the UN. All member states are represented, with each country having one vote. The General Assembly meets once a year in September. It discusses and makes decisions on important issues including international peace, security, and development. Decisions are usually made by a two-thirds majority. The General Assembly also appoints the Secretary General and elects non-permanent members to the Security Council. While it can make recommendations to member states, it cannot enforce its decisions. The General Assembly works through committees and specialized agencies and plays a key role in setting the UN's agenda. It also reviews the work of other UN organs and agencies. The Security Council is responsible for maintaining international peace and security. It has 15 members, 5 are permanent members: the United States, the United Kingdom, France, Russia, and China. These permanent members have veto power. The other 10 members are elected by the General Assembly for 2-year terms. The Security Council can make binding decisions, including imposing sanctions and authorizing the use of force. The Security Council meets whenever there is a threat to peace and can also hold emergency meetings. The decisions of the Security Council are called resolutions. The Security Council works closely with other UN bodies, coordinating peacekeeping missions and conflict resolution efforts. Its decisions have a major impact on international relations. Section 5, the International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice, or ICJ, is the judicial branch of the United Nations. It is located in The Hague, Netherlands. The ICJ settles legal disputes between states and also gives advisory opinions on legal questions. The ICJ has 15 judges who are elected by the General Assembly and the Security Council. These judges serve 9-year terms. The ICJ's decisions are binding on the parties involved. The ICJ deals with wide range of issues, including territorial disputes, maritime boundaries, and human rights violations. States must agree to submit to the ICJ's jurisdiction. The ICJ promotes the rule of law at the international level and helps resolve conflicts peacefully. The court's decisions contribute to the development of international law. Section 6, the Secretariat. The Secretariat is the administrative arm of the United Nations, carrying out the day-to-day work of the organization. The head of the Secretariat is the Secretary General, and the current Secretary General is Antonio Guterres. The Secretariat has staff from around the world, working in duty stations and offices worldwide. It supports the other UN organs by providing information and implementing decisions. The Secretary General is appointed by the General Assembly based on the recommendation of the Security Council. The Secretary General serves a 5-year term and can be reappointed. The Secretariat plays a crucial role in coordinating UN activities, ensuring that the UN's goals and mandates are met. It also communicates with member states and the public. Section 7. The Economic and Social Council. The Economic and Social Council, or ECOSOC, coordinates the economic and social work of the United Nations. It has 54 members elected by the General Assembly for 3-year terms. ECOSOC meets once a year for a month-long session and also holds smaller meetings throughout the year. ECOSOC makes recommendations on economic, social, and environmental issues. It works with specialized agencies, non-governmental organizations, and civil society groups to promote international cooperation and development. ECOSOC also monitors progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. It plays a key role in addressing global challenges such as poverty, inequality, and climate change. ECOSOC helps mobilize resources and build partnerships. Section 8. The Trusteeship Council. The Trusteeship Council was established to oversee trust territories. These were non-self-governing territories placed under the administration of other countries. The goal was to prepare these territories for self-government. The Trusteeship Council has 11 members. These included the administering and non-administering states. The Council met annually to review the progress of trust territories. With the independence of Palau in 1994, all trust territories achieved self-government. The Trusteeship Council has suspended its operations. However, it remains a part of the UN Charter. The Trusteeship Council can be reactivated if needed. It is a testament to the UN's commitment to self-determination. The Council's work contributed to the decolonization process. Section 9. Important UN agencies and their functions. The UN has many specialized agencies. Each one focuses on a specific area. UNICEF works on children's rights. WHO focuses on global health. UNESCO promotes education and culture. UNHCR supports refugees. UNHCR protects and supports refugees. Section 10. The primary functions of the UN. The UN has 5 main functions. These are maintaining peace and security, promoting human rights, providing humanitarian aid, promoting sustainable development, and upholding international law. Maintaining peace involves preventing conflicts and deploying peacekeeping missions. Promoting human rights involves protecting freedoms and monitoring abuses. Providing aid involves responding to crises and delivering essentials. Promoting sustainable development addresses global challenges. Upholding international law ensures justice and supports the rule of law. Section 11. Sample Law Entrance Test Questions and Answers. Question 1. When was the United Nations founded? Answer. The United Nations was founded on October 24th, 1945. Question 2. What are the 6 main organs of the UN? Answer. The 6 main organs of the UN are the General Assembly, the Security Council, the International Court of Justice, the Secretariat, the Economic and Social Council, and the Trusteeship Council. Question 3. What does UNICEF stand for? Answer. UNICEF stands for the United Nations Children's Fund. Question 4. Where is the International Court of Justice located? Answer. The International Court of Justice is located in The Hague, Netherlands. Question 5. What is the primary role of the Security Council? Answer. The primary role of the Security Council is to maintain international peace and security. Question 6. How many member states does the UN have? Answer. The UN has 193 member states.